This is my chat room project for FSE classes. The project is a web application for real-time communication between multiple users. In the About page, you can either log in or register. In the login page, you can also go to the register page and vice versa. In the login page, you can enter a right username but with the wrong password. It will alert you of the wrong password. You can also enter a not existing username. It will alert you that the username is not exist. When you log in, you can see the previous history messages as well as the online number of the users. In the register page, you can enter an existing username. It will alert you that the user ID is already existed. You can also enter a username with the wrong password. It will alert you that the password you entered twice is not matched. When you register for a new user, it will automatically get you back to the login page. Then you can log in with the new user and ID you have just registered. When you log in, the other user will be alerted that you are logged in. You can also show the previous history messages, and the online number has increased by 1. Now you can chat now. The real-time chat can be established. When you logged out, the online number of users will be decreased to 1. My code structure can be divided into the two parts, the client part and the server part. When I designed the project, I first programmed the client side. I programmed 4 HTML files: chat, about, login, and register.html. In the chat.html files, I used the Ajax technology to help me load the history message from the database and display it on the chat page. I also cite the bootstrap in both chat and about.html to help me with the layout of the page. As for the server side, I used the JavaScript language. I programmed app.js and the author.js. In app.js, I set up the router also.js. And in the app.js, it can also send HTML files to the client side based on the URL they entered. I also set up the socket technology in the app.js. The socket technology is monitoring the port 2001. It can monitor whether a new user has connected to the server or not. Then count the online number based on the client leaves or logged in. It can send the number it counted to the client side. It can also alert the client side that a new user, for example A, has connected to the page. The socket technology can also receive the messages from the client side, and then broadcasting the message to all the users that are connected. In the router author.js, I programmed it to get the post request from the client side. When the client side send a post request, it usually sends information like the username, the password, and the message they posted to the server side. And author.js is programmed to handle those requests and store the information to the database and give the corresponding response to the client side. In the also.js, I implement the database called mongo.database. I set up 3 Mongo databases: my FSEchat database, my message database, and my username database. My username database contains all the usernames that are used to register, and my FSE database contains all the user information. It contains the username as well as its password. And in my message database, it is used to store all the messages the user has said. It is used to restore the history message back onto the chat page when the user first logged in. My name is junweiy and my Android ID is junweiy. Since I was on the wait list of this class, at first I didn't get the assignment in the summer vacation, so I only have 1 week to program it. And I have zero foundation in web design before, so I take the reference from the GitHub, but I programmed the whole project myself based on my own understanding. Thank you for watching.